The first thing I do is spot the lobster in this slowed down version here. Can you see it? So what I'm looking for is the antennas sticking out of that hole in the claws. Not every lobster presents itself like this though, so sometimes you really have to look deep into the holes. Now I have started my approach. As you can see, the lobster went back into the hole. So I jam my hand in there as quickly as possible. And right now I believe I have my hand on its claw, and if you try to pull a lobster out of the hole with only its claw in your hand, it will actually drop his claws, or her claws, and shoot back into the hole to save its body. So if you pull the lobster out into daylight, you want to make sure that you have at least both claws, but what would be better would be part of the body in your hand. Lobsters also have something on top of their head called a rostrum that they jam up into the top of the hole. So sometimes they can be really hard to get out. I was lucky to get this nice big lobster out without getting pinched, though getting pinched by their claws is very common. Even after you get them out of the hole, we've been pinched several times, so. And now my husband's right in front of me, so I figured, let me take off my camera, which is mounted on a helmet, hand it to him so he can get a picture of me. So there I am with my lobster, very happy. It's a really nice, solid, double-clawed lobster. And that yellow stuff, in case you were wondering, is boring sponge, and that is the actual name of it. It's kind of like a soft coral. It's really nice when they hide in there because it's soft. Now I'm yelling at my husband to push the camera up to get my face. Yes. There we go. That's the shot I wanted. We were at a pretty shallow dive with lots of time and air to spare, so I figured we would take the time to get a good picture. On this particular dive, I have a bunch of lobster in that bag right there, and my husband has a soft shelled lobster that I caught earlier in his bag, so we actually had to whip out a third bag, which is a really good day. And yeah, that is an American lobster, a cold water lobster, and they are one of my favorite things to look for while I'm diving. And now I'm going back to get my light. I knew there wasn't a lot of current, so I just left it there. And the reason I left it there is because I needed two hands to get the lobster out of the hole. So there's the hole one more time, the soft coral, there's some hard coral there. And now we're communicating to each other that we're going to go a little bit further that way before heading back towards the anchor. So it was a good dive. Lots of delicious seafood. Now I'll stop talking so you can just hear the beautiful sounds of me breathing underwater.